These people, are you guys waiting for a tour? What's going on here? Am I supposed to get in line, dude? Alright, I'm just gonna keep going here, Zarky. These guys look a little bit weird to me.
Sounds like a good idea.
You know, they say, what do you call the best Valkyrie pilot in the Army? Dead. What do you call the best hoplite pilot?
What's up, Damon?
Well, that's me.
Yeah, NPCs that was so Westworld.
But how do you know
there.
there's a dropship pilot in the room?
I feel like when I see all the NPCs line up like that together, it's totally like Westworld.
My grandpa told me that before he was blown to pieces in a Valkyrie.
Oh my God, Jesus. Jesus.
Let's go ahead and let's keep going on this tour. I don't know what these people are doing, man. This is weird. Is this a Navy thing here?
I love that Zark laughed at that.
Are we launching someone out in a coffin or something? This is. I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to make eye contact. Oh. Lieutenant Commander Alderman, can you tell me where the bathroom is? Okay. You know, Lieutenant Commander is in the Army, that's Major. But I think Lieutenant Commander sounds much better. Because Major, I had a Major once, he was my supervisor, and that guy was a major butthole. If you know what I mean. Speaking of butthole, my southern rim is about to erupt in flames. I need to find the head.
Oh my God.
I don't care about these turrets, miss. Where is the bathroom? Yes, I can take out those targets with what I've got lodged inside me right now. Can you please? I don't care. Oh my God. Well, you know what?
Okay there, Nate?
You look like a. I gotta stick this through, man. Oh God, they're shooting. No, you look like a. Are you a dog or dad guy, sir? Because
listen to him shooting. Is that Kate
I'm
outside?
a hot dog guy right now.
Shooting the javelin.
Sounds like it's a little bit of a hostile situation there, Nate.
Yeah, look, Zarky, I'm gonna try to find this restroom here. Don't give up on me, man. This ship is huge.
All right. Good luck finding the restroom. And do you need to go now?
I'm sorry. Yeah, well, I think I am going now. I think I've been going since the beginning of this report. But hey, can you please stop talking to me and please listen? What is wrong with these people, man? Where? It doesn't smell like. What? No, it's not.
Javelins are pretty great when it comes to sleeping arrangements.
Great. What about the bathroom arrangements?
Full crew, which is amazing because
look.
Situation known as hot bunking.
Oh, hot bunking. Okay, great. Look, when I was deployed in the Terravan War, my feet rotted because we have to wear these Nomex flight boots when we fly, and they rot. Oh, you don't want to listen to me?
He left you, man.
You want to tell me your story, but you don't want to hear me out? Oh! I think I found the head.
Oh, great. All right, Nate.
They're locked.
Good luck in there. We'll check back with you a little later,
Cut off,
okay?
man. I'm about to blow. Cut off.
Yeah, cutting off. All right, we wish Nate good luck. And let's continue. For people living in Stanton... Excuse me, let's correct my camera a little bit. There we go. Much better. Don't you think? I think it is. All right, let's continue on. For people living in Stanton, seeing the Navy up close like this is a rare sight indeed. Much of the security in this extremely privatized system is handled by the 4 governing planets themselves, and the space around them makes out their own private jurisdictions, rather than that of the UEE. But there's a lot of empty space in between the planets, and that space is still governed by the Empire, allowing them to keep a Navy base in Stanton just outside the MIC L1 Lagrange point. Out here, covered by the gas cloud, we can find INS Jericho Station, which is where the UEES Warhammer Javelin touring the system is based. You know, the Javelin that we just saw Nate on. But that goes... Hang on. But what goes on in there, while the Warhammer is out on assignment, is a question that we're gonna try to find some answers to.
I love that
we sent out our intern, Russell Gainsley, to find out.
You're probably familiar with this place, as it has been the target of several Xenothreat attacks lately. INS Jericho is usually bustling with Navy activity, but not today. Their Javelin-class ship, the Warhammer, is touring the system, and the rest of the troops are on shore leave in Orison. So for the duration of the Fleet Week,
I love
the
these
Navy
little
base is
spots.
guarded by a single platoon led by Lieutenant Gunji. Lieutenant, how do you feel about being the only platoon left out here? Wouldn't you rather be on the Warhammer?
Are you kidding me? Of course. But this is the military life, and you don't get to choose your assignments very often.
But isn't it scary being out here on your own?
Nah, we still have a fleet presence in the system, so I don't think there'll be any attacks. Besides, I'm used to it.
You're used to it?
Yeah, I've been placed here every Invictus since 5 years back.
Wow, yeah,
Really?
isn't it? I
Why
was just
is
thinking that, Ash.
I don't know.
Excuse me, this is Officer T speaking. You do know Gunji. It's because you're a biter.
What?
Fine, I bite a little. Well, quite often, actually. Hey, we're wearing spacesuits, don't worry. Sometimes I just get a little excited. It's no big deal.
It actually is a big deal.
I love this. I love the
Jeez,
music in
alright,
this,
I
man.
get it.
This is cool.
Well, that explains it then. Sounds like you are right where you need to be.
Yeah, probably. I just feel bad for my platoon out here.
Of course. I take it they wanted shortleaf.
Yeah. Well, that and, maybe no bite marks.
What was that?
Yeah, maybe they don't like all the bite marks.
There you go. Oliver, it looks like we did some good out
He's a
here
biter.
besides our reporting, which in my book is a great day, and I'll sleep well tonight. For Hubwire Express, I'm Russell Gainsley.
Good work, Russell. I suggest you keep your undersuit on if you guys go inside. The Javelin is an impressive ship indeed. Except for that one time one of them crashed here on the Crusader Moon Daymar from hitting some debris from an exploding ship.
Oh.
I guess sometimes even behemoths get unlucky. Now, it's time to check in with the Javelin manufacturer, Aegis Dynamics.
Ever since the Mesa era, Aegis Dynamics has been a monolith in military spacecraft manufacturing. However,
this
there
guy's
was a
voice is
time
good
when the
for this.
company was on the verge of tipping over, losing all of their contracts in a UEE political crisis. But the company shifted
Sark, you gotta
to
use this guy a
repurposing
lot
their
for
older
this
ship
type of
models
stuff.
for civilian use. Which
guy's
is
got
one
the voice.
example of why Aegis are offering models like the Retaliator base. Contracted in the 27th century to construct the Javelin class ship and the Idris frigate, Aegis put themselves on the road towards growth and expansion. And after the crisis, Aegis even managed to repurpose the Idris frigate for civilian use, which today is used by both the military and private organizations. So even though
Yeah, he
Aegis
totally has
Dynamics
a
are
Jackson
mostly
Cleary
focused
sound.
on providing defense for the civilian sector, both their highly specialized craft and their versatile craft
I also
are
feel like
still
this is
very
Starship
much of
Troopers kind of.
interest to the
Gives me a
military.
Starship Troopers
The
kind of vibe.
Eclipse, the Titan, and the Vanguard series are good examples of ships that still see active
Oh, I
duty.
love Simon. This
If
is
you're
great.
looking for
I say this
reliability,
every time.
you can't go wrong.
I say this every time I listen to Simon. I say this every time, and every time I forget he's a subscriber and follower of ours. He's been following us and supporting us for so long. Thank you, Simon. I love this dude. This dude's great.
Wrong with Aegis. All of their ship models have been tested by the military and the civilian sector for hundreds of years. For Hubwire Express, I'm Simon Wolf.
Wow. Aegis never fails to blow me away. So much so that I think I need a breather and go drink some water. While I do that, I think it's fitting we go to commercials. See you again in a few
Oh,
minutes.
commercials time. Let's what we got for commercials.
A distress beacon is triggered, and a quick reactionary force from the lead expeditionary is mobilized.
Roger, boss. Albatross flight, prepare for drop. 1 minute out.
Loadmaster copies. Dropping ramp.
Utilizing state-of-the-art technology,
Natronics
highly
crew.
trained professionals arrive within moments.
Albatross flight, 30 seconds.
Camera team, power up.
Rolling on 3.
Prepared to deliver justice in even the most remote reaches of the verse.
What's up, Limitless?
Execute.
Hammer team is rolling. Last man, hammer team down and safe.
Roger, last man. Albatross breaking off.
Elite expeditionaries got your back.
Okay, listen to me. Elite Expeditionary, I know he gets into Redline. I know he's doing Redline. I know that Nate is involved in a lot of different things, right? So he's got the plate full. But like Elite Expeditionary would be a wonderful comedic spoof for Star Citizen Machinima. He did one Redline episode where he featured some of his org members. But like, man, watching that commercial just made me feel like if he focused also on a show called Elite Expeditionary, and like each member of the crew had their own personality and it was like comedic, I think that would be really, really funny.
Elite Expeditionaries.
Yeah, they
got your
did
back.
Limitless. Yeah, dude. I love what Zark and everybody
Hey,
involved
back
got
again, I
into.
see.
I sure am.
Welcome.
I'll have a number 2, please. With zesty fries.
Oh, no.
Oh, hi there. You know, it's true what they say. I've been eating at Whammers every day for 10 years, and you always have a good time.
Oh, this is so good. Uh-oh. Yes. 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 I loved it. I loved it. Great commercial.
Welcome to this experience.
We're proud to present We Will Explore
Infinity.
We bring in the future.
Non-stop streaming 24/7. Lock it on around the planet.
Around the Verse, the People's Radio. Nevsky.
Wow. That was a wonderful ad right there. Wow.
Welcome to the verse. How will you carve out your survival? Will you preserve the
Is this
peace?
Ray from Ray's Guide?
Or will you take what is yours?
Almost sounds like Ray for a second.
Will you take lives? Or will you save them?
Yeah, People's Radio is actually
two families. Opposite in function, yet unified in brotherhood. In a verse where you can be anything. Will you be protection? Will you be the threat?
Oh, all right. Nice little org ad.
This series is produced in part by Care Mining and Reclamation.
All right. This guy's a part of our community.
From deep space prospecting to subterranean asset recovery,
All right.
let our professionals handle the risk so you can concentrate on the results.
What's happening
At
to my
Care
ears?
Mining and Reclamation,
We're being
we
hypnotized.
are what you need us to be.
Being hypnotized.
Check out HubFeed, a one-of-a-kind service connecting all the
I love
social
this
media
idea.
around the verse and
Such a
providing
good
it
idea.
in the same feed on your glass.
That's what I want from the game.
Whether
That's
you're
what I
active
want
on
from
the
game.
grid, GSN, or Spectrum,
This type of
HubFeed
stuff,
has your back.
I talked about this already, but I'm going to talk about it again. This type of stuff that the fans do is like so important for the game because this is exactly what I want to see happen with the Moby Glass. I want there to be like I want there to be content in the Moby Glass that we can go to, just like you're surfing on Twitch or YouTube. Same thing in the game. Surf on it. HubFeed is a great idea. It's Zark Media expanding upon the idea of putting media in the game. Absolutely love it. Greatly done here. Wonderful edit. And again, why I love Star Citizen in the first place are the ideas. Half of them come from our own heads and our own imagination, get pushed forward, voted in, and then we see them in the game. And in such a manner that I don't think's ever happened in game development ever. And one of the reasons why I'm still following it and still focused on Star Citizen content. It's the communication may be lackluster at times, but in the scope and the history of this project, I've never seen it done on such a level like this before, where you can see it from the inception, from the fans, it get pushed out there, it get taken in by the devs, and then boom, you start to see instances of it in game or listen to it being talked about being in development. It's very cool. It's very cool.
Back. Because when you grow, we grow. So let's grow together and touch billions. Hello again. I'm Oliver Zork of Zork Media. And if you're just joining us, you're watching Hubwire Express, and this is the Invictus Launch Week special report here on HubNet. The time has come to go back to our roots. And no, I'm not talking about becoming vegetarian, but rather the roots of spaceflight. Did you know the quantum drive that we all rely on almost daily was pioneered by Roberts Space Industries? That was a long time ago, but the company has ever since the beginning held their position as a leading manufacturer of civilian and military spacecraft. My oh my, it's RSI.
Let's face it, despite their popularity, you're not here to see the MPUV personal transport from Argo or their SRV. You're not here for the single mandatory exhibition from Consolidated Outland, or for Origin's two relatively well-armed yet small, rich kid-owned fighters. You're here for the classic and robust design language that only Roberts Space Industries can produce and have produced for 900 years. And while their Constellation series is impressive, and their smallest Aurora-class ship wears its missiles like a crown, and the Mantis has some very interesting and unique functionalities for bounty hunters, you're not here to see them either. You're here for the Scorpius Heavy Fighter.
I love that RSI is the oldest of the ship manufacturers. I believe that it is. I might be incorrect in that, but I love that it is one of the very first ship manufacturers ever. And it's Roberts. It's Chris. I mean, that's pretty freaking cool.
This two-person fighter comes armed with 4 size 2 weapons on gimbals for the pilot, and 4 size 3 weapons on a remote turret for the gunner. Add 8 size 2 missiles to the pot and you're cooking up a ruckus with your buddy that is only matched by the Anvil Hurricane. However, the Scorpius gunner seat has an advantage to the Hurricane, in that you can change the position of the turret to go on the belly of the ship, meaning the gunner can provide much more consistent damage output.
Scorpius.
For Hubwire Express, I'm Mason Watts.
RSI seem to be aiming for a complete military package, ranging from carriers to fighters. It's gonna be interesting to see what they come up with next. Now, did you think Invictus was over? You're wrong. Well, you're right, but you're wrong. Drake's mandatory DefenseCon is still to come, and they actually invited reporters to check out their expo ahead of time.
SpaceX.
Of course, we put some boots on the floor.
Drake Interplanetary, as usual, are not invited to celebrate Fleet Week, simply because the Navy doesn't have any contracts with Drake. However, that is not to say Drake's ships do not possess firepower, and to show it, the manufacturer from Magnus usually books an entire hangar in the same city as Invictus Launch Week to promote their own celebration, namely, DefenseCon. They've let us in a bit early since it starts tomorrow, and apart from the entire Drake lineup seen in here, there's a mysterious box sitting on the floor between the Caterpillar and the Cutlass Black.
I absolutely
Drake
love
themselves say we'll see tomorrow
guys
what
see
they
when
have
this
in
opened
there.
up?
When you've looked at the ships, go take a breather in the Interplanetary Lounge and chat to the other showgoers about all the cuts and bruises you've gotten from walking around Drake ships all day. One more thing, we're not sure why, but all the staff started to scuttle around about an hour ago. Something seems to be up, and someone just said the press preview will close a couple hours ahead of schedule. We don't know if they ran into some... Hold on. As we speak, we're getting word they're bringing a Drake Vulture to the expo hall. Being Drake, however, we're not sure if the Vulture's here to salvage a broken down expo ship or to be put on display. I guess we'll see tomorrow. For Hubwire Express, I'm Jake Foley.
Thank you, Jake. What a surprise move by Drake Industrial having the Vulture being flown in. And you're definitely right about Drake. There's always that question in the back of your head every time you see their ships. Will I make it? As a matter of fact, here on HubNet, we have just the thing for people like you and me. Law-abiding citizens. Beginning this June, AMR Productions are releasing their miniseries Pirates and the Industrial Worker, here on HubNet. With their series, AMR Productions aim to let you in on many of the secrets and tricks deployed by outlaws all around the verse in an effort to help industrial workers avoid outlaw attacks. Just imagine you're saving some fuel if you could safely take shortcuts through outlaw systems. Here's the trailer for Pirates and the Industrial Worker.
Piracy.
Oh.
Every year, hundreds of miners, traders and industrial workers of the verse fall victim to the scourge of piracy. Innocent lives and billions of UEC are lost in this vicious
Welcome to the stream, bro.
Despite the best efforts of government and corporate security forces, these tragedies continue on a near-daily basis. What can we do as an industrial worker to avoid being a victim of piracy? How do we keep ourselves safe when working in remote sectors of space? How do we ensure that we return home with our equipment, our vessel, and most importantly, our lives intact?
Yeah, Zark got Ewan McGregor for this.
We will
in between
the
Kenobi
tactics
shoots.
and techniques employed by pirates. We will examine their motives, their modus operandi, and common hunting grounds. We will look at how they choose their victims and what you, as a hard-working citizen, can do to keep yourself safe from their fiendish
bass
schemes.
in the background is really
Join us as we explore
doing justice to my
piracy
ears right now.
And the industrial worker.
I'm getting hypnotized. Oh, I can't wait. That's going to be great. That's going to be great. I cannot wait for that.
The new HubNet series from AMR Productions will make your industrial endeavors a little bit safer.
The
And
amount of
speaking
content
safety,
coming out from Zark is
let's
pretty
refocus
cool,
on
man.
the military, and specifically the biggest ship on display this week,
Zark deserves
the
so much more
RSI
credit,
Bengal
like,
carrier.
really.
Now the UEE have been in contact with mercenary group
Absolutely.
Nova Intergalactic
Absolutely, yes.
and contracted them to perform a full-on attack on the Bengal with the purpose of demonstrating its shields and firepower. Participating pilots are getting paid well enough to sign a waiver while knowing what's at stake. Nova, whenever you're ready.
They got a deal. Zark got a deal on Ewan.
Formation in 10 seconds.
Yes.
Copy.
SCD-1.
Watching the colors change on the shield damage is so cool. I've seen a lot of videos watching the shield state as it goes down from blue down to like the red. It's so cool.
This is Nova Scanner on route to mission objective. Wave 1, Captain to command. Targeting site.
Look at that. Look at that.
Alright, wave 2, once you're expended, break away.
All waves, spool your missiles.
I think this is something different. Or it it could be. I'm not quite sure, Oz.
To command. On front to mission objective.
Wave 1.
We're ready. On your mark.
Fire on 3.
It looks like maybe Kate
Two,
wasn't the only one with the idea.
1.
Fire.
I'm gonna stay behind him.
Wow.
Shields are down on Bengal. All shields are down on Bengal.
Is that all you got, Nova? Surely you can do more damage.
I've been hit.
Stand on 5, disengaging.
Oh, wow.
Alright, this is the captain of the UES Barbary. Hold your fire. Good work, people. You managed to get the shields down in about 5 seconds. And then we had a barrage of, I'm counting, about 80 size 9 torpedoes, totaling 0.2% hull damage. Good job, everyone.
Great job, everyone involved. And I'm glad to see the shields held. That captain of the Barbary owes me 2,000 UEC and a burrito, actually. Let's see, if we can get Nate here. Nate, do you hear us?
That's insane.
Hello? There is something wrong here.
Huh?
Does anyone hear us? Anyone? There's some
Hello.
scraping sounds. Hello.
Sorry about that. We're having some issues with our comm array. That last run that they ran on us was quite a doozy. Even though this old girl held together quite nicely.
Nice cover.
Hang on. This is the Bengal captain?
Of course it's the Bengal captain. You're the one who tapped into a private comm link. Who are you?
I was looking for Nate, actually, our reporter. But I'm Oliver. Do you remember you actually lent 2,000 USD from me last week, and I bought you a burrito? Do you remember?
Oh, the double greasy chimichanga burrito. Of course I remember. How are ya?
I'm great. How are you? We just saw the mercenaries from Nova Intergalactic attacking your ship. Could you, now that we have you on the line, could you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, let me tell you. Some of our competitors might be a little worried about the age of our ship. After all, it was introduced 81 years ago as a concept. However, with 16 shield generators, 6 backups, and over 84 combined turrets, nothing can harm this old bird, which keeps her the strongest and the edge of the sword of our fleet.
That's the UEES Barbary, right?
Absolutely.
And did you also captain the ship last year?
Absolutely. I've been captain of this vessel for over 6 Invictus flight weeks.
Oh, that's why you sound so relaxed then, I guess. You're quite used to this.
Absolutely. Well, when you get used to winning.
Yeah, I can relate to that, definitely. Anyways, could you tell us a little bit about your most noteworthy memory as the captain of the UEES Barbary?
My most noteworthy memory.
As the captain.
As the captain. Well, let's go back 5 years ago, after the first Invictus flight week. Going into my captain quarters, we were still buffing out all of the electrical work for the subsystem, so I was enjoying a nice can of grape spiff in the dark. And I couldn't help but think to myself, what a beautiful machine. All of this power. The UEE can stand up to any threat, Vandal included. And I just remember looking out the window and seeing all of our other fighters flying around and docking with the Bengal like a giant mothership, like a turtle, if you will. And I couldn't have felt more proud. And every single year, I enjoy looking out that same window, and I enjoy flicking out the lights and drinking that same grape cola and watching everyone else gaze in amazement at the UEE Barbarous.
Sounds great. Sounds like a reoccurring memory that you relive every time. What did you do before you were the captain of the Barbary?
Oh, it's been so long I couldn't really tell you. I couldn't remember. Something about janitorial work. But listen, the most important thing to remember is that I'm the captain of the UEE Barbarous, and this is my ship. The best ship in the fleet. Number 1, all the time. 755 souls on board. And let me tell you, honestly, the Idris captains are a little jealous. I mean, our main
like
battle
Trump right
cannons
there.
are as large as the Idris. Imagine
Let me
that.
tell you something.
Yeah,
The Idris
that's
captains,
amazing.
they're a little
What did you
jealous.
say the name of your ship was?
Sound like Trump when he said that.
I'm terribly sorry. You cut out for a second. Can you please tell me again?
What did you say the name of your ship was?
It is the UEES Barbary. The Bengal.
Oh, okay. I heard something else there. Did you actually take a second and look that up when I asked you?
Absolutely not. I know everything immediately when I need to know it. It comes with the job of being a captain. I have to make split-second decisions that affect the lives of hundreds of members on board.
So you know things super quick, huh? Let's test
Absolutely.
that. What's the name of your first captain?
The
First
name of my
officer.
first captain was Dr. Pickle. Captain Dr. Pickle. Great guy, I'll tell you what. He was the funniest person I had ever seen. He could keep his cool and do backflips over Vandal inside of an F-7C. Great
This is
guy.
cool. Wow. Dr. Pickle was your first officer. Great.
Absolutely. First name Doctor, second name Pickle.
Mm-hmm. Did you know him well?
I knew him very well, yes.
And how did he get his first name then? Doctor.
He pursued a doctorate. Believe it or not, he was trying to become a licensed psychologist.
Hang on,
but when
you
he
know
figured-
people are not named doctor after they receive a doctorate, right? You know that.
Well, you see, he changed his name legally.
Right.
Because it's the same thing as because he actually changed his name to Captain Doctor Pickle. Because he wanted to be so involved in the world of psychology that he took up the first name Doctor. His first name used to be Eugene. So his first
Eugene,
name was
right.
Eugene Pickle, and then it was Dr. Pickle, and now it's Captain Dr. Pickle.
What's he the captain of?
He's not a captain anymore.
Oh, he's just named Captain Dr. Pickle.
Absolutely. He wouldn't let go of the name.
Ah, gotcha. What was his doctorate then?
It was a doctorate in psychology.
Psychology, yeah, you told me that. Alright, so you're the captain of the UES Barber, your first officer is Captain Dr. Pickle? And how many souls on board? No?
We have 755 souls on board, and no, Captain Dr. Pickle is dead.
Oh. So, okay. So who's your first officer?
My first officer is going to be Lieutenant Charlemagne Hammer.
The NPC in the background looking over
Very,
his
very
shoulder.
suave French.
Did he just recently pass, Captain Dr. Pickle?
Yes, he, don't tell anyone, choked on a pickle.
Oh, the irony, right?
And he was a very proud man. He always took everything very seriously, and I didn't want him to have his name dragged through the dirt. The name of Captain Dr. Pickle.
No. Why would you want that? Of course.
Oh, shit.
So, you're on this channel and you're not doing anything in particular?
Well, I was enjoying a grape soda in the dark until you gave me a ring.
Alright, but you're gonna have to actually meet me up after this. I'm gonna call you and you're gonna have to give back those 2,000 and a burrito. I would really
I'm sorry. Hello? Can you say something for me? It sounds as if you're having some issues.
Sounds like we lost the Bengal captain there for a second. Maybe Nate, do we reach you? Can we reach you now? Nate? Hello? Hello, are you still in the bathroom?
This is Ava.
Oh, this is Ava.
Oh, that's his wife. That's awesome.
Hey.
This is awesome.
Did you see Nate anywhere? Or are you gonna continue his...
he's gone completely AWOL. I don't know. He just left a trail of stank in his wake. I'm gonna try to bail him out in the meantime.
Okay, sure. We know your work. We know you can do this, so at your leisure.
Alright, cool. Oh, I gotta tell you though, dude owes me about 60 drinks now. Okay, where the hell am I? It looks like some kind of briefing room. I'm Army, so the first thing I notice is that the air conditioning works and the seats look comfortable. Makes me hate the Navy even more.
Are you in the briefing room?
Oh, yeah. This is definitely the briefing room. And look at this holographic display. Are you kidding me? I wouldn't be surprised if there was a wine fountain in the dining hall. You know what? I could actually really use a drink right now. I wonder where the bar is. Hey! Cool shit, pod dude. You know where the bar is? No? No, alright. Look at this guy. Huh. Oh, yeah, he's ready to sign his life away. Hey, buddy. No, you. Yeah, you. You want to enlist? I'm going to make it real simple for you, okay? Go Army if you want to get the best training. Go Air Force if you want to get the best sleep. Go Navy if you want to get the best uniforms. And go Marines if you want to get screwed over. Oh, I'm kidding. Not really.
Looks like she was taking a selfie with you. Are you... oh, does she know you?
No, I don't think so. I hope not. Hey.
What's up, DY? Yes, you did. It did look like the NPC was taking a selfie with Ava.
Let's move on.
How you doing, DY? Good to see you, buddy.
Alright, what do we have here? Oh. This guy. Dude, you came out all the way out of your mom's basement to be here, huh? What's the difference between an officer and an enlisted, you ask? One gets paid more to tell others what to do, and the other gets paid less to tell others how to do it. I'm what they call a Mustang. You know, was enlisted first and received a field commission and became an officer. They say it's the best kind of officer unless you went to the academy. Then you say you're the best kind of officer. Alright, let's move on. Oh, this is a Marine in hell. Instead of descending through a hurricane into the fires of war, sprinting through tracer fire, being sprayed with the blood of his fallen brothers as he slugs lava-hot blaster fire downrange into Vandal scum. This guy here, he's stuck standing in the bows of some Navy ship, forced to guard a doorway for all he knows leads right back into the hallway we're standing in. God, what a depressing metaphor. I'll share it with him. If only he knew what that word meant. You know, I bet this one eats a lot of crayons. You can tell, huh? Oh, man, Nate, better pinch it off soon. I'm running out of material here. Give me a few more drinks, though.
Pinch it off soon.
Go all night.
Nate's in the bathroom.
Oh, you already had a few.
A lady never tells.
I love that this is all live
Anyways,
and improvised.
I'm gonna vent this ship just to see if Nate gets sucked out through the toilet somewhere. So I'll pass it back to you, dude.
All right. Sounds great. I hope you two get to work it out and you're not too pissed at him for being in the bathroom for so long.
Way to go, Ava, for the save.
I'll try to be
saving
nice to
Nate.
him.
All right.
See ya.
Sounds great. See ya.
She didn't do that bad.
And all right, let's wrap this up. We've reached the end of the special, and we want to thank Crusader for hosting the Invictus launch week here in Orison.
Oh, is this the end already?
And,
damn, I really enjoyed this.
Now, as it usually is with independent media, we're relying on your donations. So get your MobiGlass up, open up your MoTrader app, and send whatever amount UEC you're comfortable parting with to @StarkMedia or @Natronics.
That's awesome.
All right, and that was that.
That'll help them with props
Let's all
and
go
ships
home
and stuff.
and enjoy
you guys
our
should
day.
do that. That's awesome. That was great. That was wonderful. Listen, man, to be a part of that and actually how you guys put that together, that was really well done, Zarek. I mean, for doing it live like that, that was awesome. Those in-game clothes don't buy themselves. So how stressful was it? Like, it sounds like it was like super stressful. Did you guys have like a good turnout, or like tell me after everything, like did you guys have a good turnout at the very least? Because I swear I really want you guys to be super successful. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at all the work, man. I love that. Good. I'm glad you guys had a good turnout. I really am. This is great, man. I want more of this. This is wonderful. What you're doing is really, really great for the community, man. Like, what you're doing for Star Citizen is actually quite awesome and innovative. I don't think there's any Star Citizen content out there that's that's got this like the Coit has this imagination to it, you know. The imagination is off the scale here with this. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it, dude. Go over there to Zark. I'm gonna like that. I was waiting all week. I was absolutely waiting for that all week, and I said, hey, I'm gonna do it at the after party because, like, I just love hanging and chilling out with you guys. I'm like, this is the perfect time to watch it. So we watched the whole hour of it. I'll splice it into 2 different highlights. I'll shove that over to my YouTube channel, get more attention to Zark, to EE Studios, and everybody that's involved with them. We're gonna do everything we can to keep supporting these guys. They're putting out good stuff. It's definitely unique and different. I don't think I've seen anything else like it, like really. And what is Zark at right now? Zark's at almost 3.2 thousand subscribers. He should be much further along. Go over there, guys, and let me link his channel here. For those people watching live, sorry, because we would have had double the amount of people here had my internet not crapped out because of my ISP. My apologies. And thanks for everybody that stuck around. Knew I was going to be back. I appreciate you guys. But go over to Zark, click over there, subscribe for those of you watching. For those of you who are on YouTube watching still, go down in the description. Go over to HubNet or Zark Media. And what they're doing there is just phenomenal work. Absolutely love them. And you guys should check them out. They deserve much more attention. And Zark, congrats, man. I really am happy that went very well for you. I caught a little bit of it live, and then I had to go up to Christie's. So it was great to watch the entire thing with you all. Thank you, Max. I appreciate that you did that. I really do, man. They deserve so much attention, and it is just such good quality, for real, you know. Yeah, I mean, that's another thing, too. As content creators, you really got to know that people are watching, and you really got to know that people enjoy it. And it can be very hard when you're first starting out. You don't get that feedback. It's very vital. It's not even really about the numbers. You know, it's just that, like, people actually comment, enjoy it, talk about it, and get the word out there on it. And that makes you inspired. And you're like, okay, I am going to make another video. Like, I am going to do something else, you know? So, like, it's this interesting dynamic between creator and viewer. It's something that I'm still learning after all these years as well. So, you know, like, it's so important to create connections and to create, like, a community to drive you forward. And it's not an easy thing to do. There's so many different cycles of people that will stay and watch and go, wow, this is great, and stay and watch. And then there's a whole other section of people that are like, right? And then they go away, and then they'll come back. They're like fair weather viewers, you know. They'll, and then they'll go away, and then they'll come back. And like between those two different types of viewers, and of course you're gonna have your haters too, but like between those different types of viewers, it's just this I don't know what to say. It's this huge ball of energy that's like fluctuates and goes up and down. The whole point of it is to get yourself a great, huge size ball of energy, or balls of energy. I'm talking about balls. I'm just talking about balls and how important balls and ball energy is. Ball energy, Pepe, ball energy. Back to the show if you can, please. Thank you so much.